Okay. I was looking at something that, like, we on nouns, person, place, and thing. Now, night, N-O-W, but N-O-U-N. Yeah. Anyway, I've been in my home places, and I know readily the things that I bring back from my form. Business. It's sad. Sometimes I want to cry every now and again. The reason why is because something else wanted to kind of influence the thought of going through culture. And there's nothing wrong with culture, types of culture. If you're talking about culture as it relates to, let's say, different types of building, like this. People who are working in police or military, that's a culture. Style of dress. I met this lady, and she had a whatever it was, and I was just like, wow. Um, I was like, where are you to have that type of tattoo? You know what I mean? So you have people who have get tattoos and stuff. It's tribal. You know what I mean? It belongs to a particular area. you know, you know what they come. Anyway, I wanted to just say that um, me understanding that, I don't want us to think that we're looking at one group any different than another group. Why? I'm talking about the efforts. I don't want to say class. I don't want to say class. I want to say it's a different group because the same people they're accepting or susceptible to hear it is ethnicity and culture. But if we're talking about one thing or the other, this is what we're doing. Oh, well, look, this person, she coming up and she with this clique. And I'm like, I don't know about being in those categories either. That was somebody else's, some other thought. And then I'm like, well, and then yet readily those people want them to help raise whatever was, no, I didn't know. I don't want that attachment. I ain't gonna lie to you. And that's not what for somebody to be like they could be intent. And then whatever we're looking at, I'm like, well, maybe it's where no, seriously. Because the way that was looking is as if, oh, there were people, and that's a whole nother story. I don't want to go into calling out these different people because if they don't know. Okay. But I was like, well, no, me being inside that environment and something else is trying to associate that. Then I'm like, well, they're doing a whole lot of stuff, but they're doing it involved with their just have to do one place. One place I was looking at transportation. Another place I kind of looked at transportation, but then I started thinking about the environment. Another place it was looking like, okay, there's a whole lot of stuff we can do. And so you identify with those different things that you're able to do. No, the weather. This particular now the weather is spelled two ways. It's spelled two ways. The weather, maybe three. But anyway, I'm like, okay, when I was actually going to the government, and when you think about, socializing with different people, you be in the culture of whatever it is that I'm pursuing. So that's that. Well, I got, there's complaints. Yes, it's fucked up. When you start thinking about streams of water, and then something else like, oh, well, look here. human rights negatively. Because it wouldn't have been such a focus that way if I know I'm addressing, here it is, the concerns of where Irene Ratliff wanted to look at it. A black and white baby doll. You see what I'm saying? And now we're mixing, here it is, that business. Now when we start looking at the leaves, and this is a whole nother thing. I'm talking about the bark. I don't even know if I put tree. Maybe I need to move it. The bark. I don't know. I'm like, I ain't gonna say against that particular group of people. And I'm like, wow, I mean, I've really been collaborating and talking to people or being in an environment where you would think one thing or the other. And that, I don't know if it's, or what it, the understanding of organizing. And I can't say that when other people are successful and I'm the only one, and I won't say only, but I'm the one who's talking. Does that make any sense? You see, I'm frowning. I mean, no, that stuff is for real. I don't say myself, it's just not true. It would have been so long and so outcasted and sidewinding way, way over there to talk about that one and that one and that one. And yet here it is, reality would be like, hey, well, who is those other? It takes, when you look at a massage and massaging a person, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to massage a person. So that's not so much about convincing as it is about education. And so you look at the basics. And so I began to look here. Hug me. Whew, yes. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, if those eyes move, and I'm not moving my eyes, that's the issue. But yeah, I'm like, wow, I'm like, well, maybe, okay, I went there, I'm talking about this, matter of fact, when that woman, she did the economic building, the woman, they said that she had like 15 McDonald's. I'm rambling now. I'm like, where, in regards to, where was I? I know I do not want to be around a whole bunch of people who want to talk negatively about being black or brown. I ain't gonna lie to you. No, seriously. Well, you're black, but this one brown, and this one red. I'm like, dude, this is a song the world is evolving. Why don't you just get you a woman? This is my thought. And have the babies and love them. Get you a man, be good to him. You have your family, be the flora and fauna, and produce. And not only just produce, but also economically inclined, participate, and stuff like that. I mean, I've been in right now, and some of this stuff, the brown, about and doing that for you to be like trying to tell, well, you're brown. You're brown. You're not black. You're brown. Be nice to me. And I ain't gonna lie to you, honey, that was a disadvantaged group class. But how we apply that? Well, the application will be ourselves, unless you're talking about his theology or talking about history. This person's like, oh, well, here it is, vital records. Where your mom and them come from, before them, where they come from, and this one and that one, and all the other kind of thing. Check land papers, and it's like I don't know some of this stuff just don't make sense. Yeah. Moment. It's like, well, I mean, they're working on their, they have their own bark. Oh, 6, 7, 8. Man, it's like a SOS from maybe a few years ago when they talk about SOS. Service from